Today's video, I am going to be taking you food shopping. We're going to go around the shop. I'm going to show you what I personally get. I'm also going to give you a bit of advice. If you're dieting, if you're in a bulk, what food choices, in my opinion, are the best for you to make progress. If you're new around here, please drop a like. Please subscribe. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you let us know in the comments as well. I've got my fucking shopping bags and I'm ready to go. Hopefully, we don't get stopped because we're recording. Now, I know supermarkets are a little bit funny when it comes to fucking recording. Oh, you can't record on here and this, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm giving you fucking exposure. Not that this video reaches many people, but you know what I mean, like, it's fucking annoying. Right, the first thing we always do, we always get the scan and go, because I ain't queuing, it's this one. What I always do is I always try and guess it. When I scan it, I normally point at one of these and I just try and see if I can get it right. And so far, I've had absolutely no luck. Right, so the first thing on the agenda, washing up liquid. We do have a dishwasher, but I do absolutely love a good washing up. Therapeutic to me. And at the moment, we've ran out. I've been using like hand wash to actually wash stuff. I've been such a lazy bastard, I've actually not gone to the shops and got any. As we're going past, let's look at the old sex stuff. Condoms, 11 fucking quid. For that, fuck that shit. Look at this. What is this? Love honey. What is it? A vibrating rabbit love ring. Look at that. That is proper. 29 quid though, you fucking jokers. Vibrating bullet. That's fucking 11 quid. Look, it's in a box as well, so no one fucking steals it. What is this? Pleasure pump. I'm guessing you basically put it on your penis and you pump it. Brilliant. Right, we don't need any of that shit. Right, let's actually move on to, oh yeah, shout out the best toothpaste. That's real. This is the best toothpaste. It tastes like shit, but it's banging. Right, so we're gonna start off with the vegetables, the boring stuff. Now, as we're dieting, veggies are actually super important in my opinion. Not only for your micronutrition, I think a lot of bodybuilders, they miss out on like vegetables. Like, how can you eat like meat, rice without any sort of vegetables? It blows my mind. We're gonna get some vegetables, and as well as that, it's fantastic for very low calories and you know, great amounts of volume as well. My favorite probably at the moment and very easy to get in is bell peppers. I absolutely love bell peppers, so I'm gonna grab a couple of these. When it comes to vegetables, I think one thing that I would recommend to anyone is just getting a variety of different colors in. More colors, the better in my opinion. My next sort of favorite vegetable is some beautiful tender stem broccoli. Now luckily these are on club card, so we'll fucking take 4 of these. What I normally do is I normally buy for like 4 days worth. So I go shopping twice a week right now, which is perfect for me. So what I'll do is I'll buy like, how many is this? 5 packets? Yeah, 5 packets, which will hopefully last till the next rest day that I've got. And then what I'll do on my next rest day, which is Sunday, is I'll go food shopping again and just stock up. The horrible thing about vegetables is they do go out of date, well, especially from supermarket anyway. There's nowhere fresh around here, otherwise we'll get it fresh. They do obviously get a bit dutty, as I like to call it, a bit fucking dutty. Sometimes you've got to restock because they will fucking go moldy and shit. Next one on the agenda for me is green beans. Now again, on club card, today is an absolute fucking scorcher day. Tender stem, I like the, no not tender stem, extra fine trimmed green beans, because the ones with the actual big like thick, it sounds so batty, 1 second. The ones with like the really thick bean in it, I am not a fan of. I just don't like crunching through the beans. So again, another great vegetable with plenty of fibre in it, which is super important whilst dieting. Obviously, when we diet, what typically happens is we don't eat as much fibrous foods, and then we sometimes struggle to go to the toilet. So you ever been constipated whilst dieting, maybe look at your fibre intake per day. So generally my sort of mentality is 20 to 25, maybe 30 grams. The more the better, to an extent, in my opinion. So don't be afraid to get your fibre in, and that is brilliant from vegetables, okay? Moving on to some vegetables, technically, potato. So let's see if we can get some baby potatoes. Baby potatoes, baby potatoes, bacon potatoes. Where the fuck are baby potatoes? There's so many different names for potatoes. Just fuck it, I just want some potatoes, mate. Something, what's this? No, it's not even what I'm looking for. Is this it? Baby potatoes? All rounded potatoes. No, it's not what I'm looking for. I just want fucking normal potatoes. Right, okay, I think we're here. Red potato, no, I just want normal, okay, miniature potatoes, here we go. For me, whilst dieting, potatoes have been an absolute staple. The reason why is you can get so much volume out of potatoes. So like if you do the maths, if you look at 100 grams of potato, so 100 grams of potato here is about 18 grams of carb. no, 14, 15 grams of carbs per, let's say, for example, 100 grams of rice, is going to be way higher in carbohydrates in comparison to potatoes. In my opinion, like, again, if you're dieting right now, and your food focus is a little bit higher, like white potato or potato in general is fantastic for creating a little bit more volume in your diet. It's going to fill you up. It's going to probably make you more adherent to your plan, which means you're going to get a better fucking result rather than going off plan. In my opinion, my potato, I was going to say there, they're absolutely fantastic. So I've got 4 packets of those. I eat them both on a train day and a rest day at the moment. I'm not eating too many fruits at the moment. However, in the off season, in a bulk, I would definitely go for pineapple. Pineapple was one of my favorites. Very easy to eat and again, just more micronutrition. I will usually have a banana as well, and I'd probably have an apple. But right now, as I'm dieting, like, again, they do contain carbohydrates, so for me, eating too much is just boring. So, moving on to another excellent ingredient whilst dieting, vegetable-wise, is kale. Kale, in my opinion, is, again, fantastic for volume. So in the mornings, we have our eggs. I should add a little bit of kale in there. So, you know, when we're looking at per serving, which is 80 grams, 32 calories, 1 gram of fat, 1 gram of carb. 80 grams. Yes, it does shrivel up a little bit when you cook it. However, again, another fantastic ingredient to add. Very little calories inside of it. Right, let's see if I can get to tomatoes again. No, mushrooms. Again, another really, really good one to add into your diets. Mushrooms. I like the white mushrooms. Not that it matters. I quite like the chestnut ones as well. They add a bit of a different taste. But again, you know, when we're looking at per 80 grams, I mean, 7 calories, you know, 0.2 fat, 0.2 carb, 0.8 protein, you know, it's, yes, they do shrivel up when you cook them. However, like the actual, again, volume you can add to meals just by adding in little things like that, in my opinion, make a huge, huge difference. So that is pretty much vegetables rounding up. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I need right now? There probably will be, but I'll probably remember when I get home, which is usually the fucking case, and I'm straight back to the shop. I think one thing that fucking does my head in when it comes to shopping is lack of self-awareness. Like if you go shopping and you're walking down the aisles like it's a fucking museum, oh, look at all this, look at all that, and I'm behind you with my trolley trying to get past you, fucking sort it out, all right? Fucking sort that shit out. Right, so a few other extra things that I'm gonna get, which is yogurt. So I don't actually eat yogurt right now. Vicky eats yogurt. So the beauty of the yogurt, it's a great source of obviously protein. And again, you know, when we actually look at the volume that you can create from these sort of things, so we always go for the 0 fat one. Again, macros on this, 0 fat, 3 grams of carb, 10 grams of protein per 100 grams. And again, when you're dieting, I think it's really important to remember that you are gonna have sweet tooth. Like generally you are gonna have a sweet tooth. So little things like that, honestly, can go a huge way. A little bit of fruit in there, a little bit of dark chocolate, a little bit of almond butter, however you want to put it. Even in your off season, you know, something like that with like granola. Oh my God, so fucking good. Again, another really good thing, I don't actually use too much. I actually use it from eggs itself because it's a lot cheaper rather than these egg whites. I remember these used to be £2 back in the day when I used to buy them when I first started bodybuilding. They're now £3 fucking 30. What an absolute criminal price for egg whites. But yeah, you can, if you go to the supermarket, find the 2 chicks egg whites. Again, another great way of getting in some protein with very, very low calories. And again, it adds more volume to it as well. I think that's one thing that a lot of people forget is it adds volume. And that's one thing that you'll notice I speak about in these walk-arounds is that volume is super fucking key when it comes to food. Now, this is the worst section to come down, and this is I'll show you. It's the fucking ready meal section. In my opinion, this is absolutely horrendous. Like this is just cheap fucking processed shit. Like these pizzas here, barbecue chicken and bacon bonanza. Fuck off. That is, honestly, I sound like Eddie. That is fucking shit. I did it in a Scottish accent instead. So yeah, we don't need to come down this one. And to be honest with you, if you're watching this, neither should you guys. Don't ever come down those aisles because they're a fucking criminal. It's an absolute joke. So, moving on. Let us know in the comments, guys, how you're finding this video, because this is the first time I've ever done something like this. Oh, fuck. Back in the day, I absolutely used to love these at school. These used to bang on a lunch break. And the thing is, it was one of those ones like chewing gum. You know when someone had chewing gum at school? It used to be like that. And you just walk around and everyone will want one, and then all of a sudden you've got one to yourself. So it's a bit like that. So we're not going to go for them. However, they do taste very, very good. We are moving on to the protein section for all the fucking gains. If I had a butcher's near me, I would come to the butcher's. I don't know any good like online butchers that I could buy from, but for today's purpose, we'll just come to the supermarket and buy some. So some staples for me in my diet at the moment are chicken breast. Now, I did buy chicken fillets, and they were absolutely horrendous last time I bought these. So I always look around the packet to see if there's like shit on it. Most of the time there is. So we're just going to buy 2 packets of chicken here. These are 950 grams. At the moment we go for a fair amount of chicken because chicken is very, again, high in protein, low in fat. So it's a bodybuilding staple, isn't it? Let's be honest here. Right, I'm going to have to sort all this out. This is stress. The next one is the beef mince. So of course, in a diet, I typically go for like the lower cut beef minces, so the 5% are usually always my go-to. Now in the off season in the past, I have gone for like 10% and 15%. I think a lot of people actually shit on like higher fat percentage when it comes to higher fat cuts of like beef minces. A lot of people shit on them, in my opinion. And I don't actually understand why, because at the end of the day, like, if you are in a bulk, then those are brilliant when it comes to, again, more calories, less volume, makes it easy for yourself, especially if you're pushing food above like 4,000 or 5,000 calories. So much easier to get it in with like fattier cut beef minces and things like that, which add 0 volume but more calories, right? A few other bits that I would usually go for is the hex sausages. A few other bits I would go for in the past is the hex sausages. Now these are great, obviously macro-wise, per 2 sausages, 1.6 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein. However, I'm not eating them at the moment, so we'll miss out on that. But they're generally banging, they are. In the morning with a little bit of sourdough, oh, can't go wrong. And the second options we can look at when it comes to leaner leaner meats is the turkey rashers here. Again, these are actually fucking quite expensive, to be honest with you, when it comes to what you're actually getting. So I don't normally go for anything like this, and they're a little bit dry for me as well. So usually what I would opt for is more so like reduced fat bacon medallions. Again, when we're actually looking at the macros on here, you know, 2 bacon medallions, 1.4 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein. Again, leaner cut. Now, a lot of people go, oh no, can't eat pork. Shut the fuck up. People are like, oh, pork's a really bad meat. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just eat the damn food, you know? Moving on to our fish. So we don't eat too much fish at the moment. However, on a rest day, one thing that I really like eating at the moment is, of course, our rest day salmon fillets. So we buy a pack of 4. Funny enough, we actually have 2 ourselves and we give 2 to our dogs. So the dogs are in for a bit of a treat tonight, which is lovely for them. So yeah, salmon, again, great source of omega-3. Again, you know, getting your fats in as well, perfect for some dietary fat. So 100% would recommend something like that. Now, I'm walking down the seasoning section. So I'm going to show you a few bits that I actually use when it comes to seasonings and sauces and condiments. So I think my absolute staple at the moment in the GOAT is the 15 cal mayo. Now, again, it's not like fucking mayonnaise, but it has the same sort of taste. So, you know, per 15 grams is 1 gram of fat and like 1 gram of carb and 0 protein. So again, you can get a little bit of mayo in through eating something like that, which is brilliant. We also usually go for the sugar-free ketchup. So, of course, at the moment, whilst I'm dieting, so this is how I play it. I'm a weirdo like this. So usually what I'll do, I'll start off with a diet with 50%. This one, of course. And then what I would usually do is, as I'm getting deeper into my diet now, I go for the no added sugar one. So for me, this is this is brilliant, you know. It's very little calories. I mean, per 15 grams is 6 calories, 6.6 to be precise. Now, as I'm here, we've got herbs and spices. I'll show you a bit of the herbs and spices that I'm eating at the moment. Seasoning with, however you want to fucking call it. My absolute favourite is smoked paprika. Smoked paprika, in my opinion, is an absolute fucking staple on pretty much everything that I eat. Same again with aromat. Aromat is fantastic. I would 100% recommend trying this for yourself. And at the moment, I've been using this chicken seasoning, which in my opinion is really, really good. So this chicken seasoning on your chicken is actually banging. I'm actually going to grab some here as we've nearly run out. I don't really track this when it comes to like the calories or anything like that. I just have a little dabble, you know, a consistent amount every single day. If I was on a prep, so if I was dieting for a show, then it might be a little bit different. The last thing that I like, if I can find it, fucking hell, is Cajun seasoning. Oh, I'll grab this as well whilst I'm at it. Is for my eggs in the morning is ground cumin. So with my eggs in the morning, I have ground cumin and I also have smoked paprika. Off in your eggs, in the microwave, boom. Now, another really fantastic way of, again, high volume, low calories are things like your beetroot. So at the moment we have beetroot in our meal number 2. Again, beetroot carries some fantastic micronutrition as well. And if you're watching this, it does help with pumps. So if you do like beetroot, try and get some beetroot into your diet. We just go for the Tesco's own brand. They've got some fucking brand here, which is like double the price. I mean, the Tesco's brand is just the fucking Tesco's brand, right? Does the same old shit really, so we're not gonna fuss about that, okay? I think too many people, like, including myself, I've been guilty in the past of, you know, buying brands because they're better ingredients. When you actually look at the ingredients, it's the same fucking shit, you know? It's just paying for the brand, if you know what I mean. So just going past the oil section, I don't buy any of the oil. The only thing that I do use at the moment is the 1 cow spray. We use the butter one. The butter one is the best in my opinion. Again, people question whether it's like good quality or not. In my opinion, who gives a fuck? It doesn't necessarily matter at the end of the day. Like, you're saving yourself on calories, and in my opinion, it cooks food better. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that aisle, to be totally honest with you. Another thing I want to quickly show you as I'm here as well, just someone's in my way right now, they're gonna fucking move. I'm gonna fucking nudge them with my bloody fucking trolley here. Like, get out of the way. Oh shit, my camera's fell. Not good, not good. This is actually harder than what I thought it would be, guys, to be honest with you, because I'm trying to be sneaky and people are looking at me. I wish I brought headphones in so it doesn't look too bait. I'm walking around here just like basically talking to myself. I've had a few looks already. So in Tesco's, you can obviously buy it off Amazon. It's so much cheaper buying it on Amazon, but if you can't have access to Amazon, they sell 5 kilos of jasmine rice down the world food section under the, what section is this? Club card bit. And they're actually on club card at the moment. We've got a pack at home that I just bought the other day. But again, 5 kilos, you know, it's gonna save you so much more money. Again, I see a lot of people eat the microwave stuff, and the microwave stuff is all right. It's very convenient if you're on the go, but again, it is processed. I like to boil my rice. I prefer the boiled rice, to be honest with you, rather than the other stuff. But yeah, we're not going to bother with any of that today, but obviously we have rice. Rice is actually a staple for us. Oh guys, I've got to show you. Off-season cookies. Off-season cookie choice is the triple chocolate ones. They are absolutely banging. I do like the white chocolate and raspberry ones as well. They are fucking banging. And the white chocolate, I think the white chocolate biscuit ones are banging as well. And the honeycomb ones. These honeycomb ones are banging. These ones are banging. These ones are banging. But these are my absolute goats. So we don't fuck with that at the moment, which is really annoying. I'm craving something like that, to be honest with you. Ooh, a nice cookie. The best cookies I've had from the supermarket is Marks & Spencer's. They're so buttery. Oh, they're absolutely peng. Right, moving on. Again, if you're still at this point in the video, then please do drop a like. And if you want to see more of this, then let us know. Again, fantastic choices when it comes to your off-season is bagels. So, of course, I'm not actually having any bread right now. I find when I'm dieting, if I have bread, like sourdough, for example, I want fucking more of it. So we've eliminated all bread. And to be honest with you, I feel a lot better digestion-wise. Again, New York bagels, they do some like pre-cut ones here, which are always very convenient. If you are dieting and you do still want to have bread, then of course, going for like bagel thins. Again, macro-wise, per one is like half the amount of what it is on a normal bagel. So again, volume-wise, you're going to get a little bit more when it comes to bagels and things like that. So we're going to keep walking past the bread, although I absolutely love bread. Right, so we're here at the nut butters. My absolute favourite at the moment is the Manny Life. £4 though, it's a fucking joke, isn't it, bruv? £4. Again, some really good healthy fats. They have almond butter here. I always like almond butter, but this one's just like craving the sweet tooth at the moment. Of course, we're gonna get one of those bad boys. And what I also use as well at the moment is honey. I just use the normal squirty honey. Not gonna buy any today because we've got a packet at home, but obviously honey in my oats. Again, another great, something which is very, very easy to get in. Again, calorie dense, so if you're bulking right now, absolutely fucking fantastic. Right, eggs, that's what we need. At the moment, I normally go for the Burtford Browns, but in this Tesco's, they don't sell the Burtford Browns, which is a shame. So I'm gonna buy 5 packs of eggs, because me and Vicky go for a packet a day. I have 3 whole eggs, she has 3 whole eggs, and we have egg whites. But what I usually do at the moment is I usually just buy like some really cheap eggs, and I just do it myself because it's just a lot easier. One thing you've always got to do is check your fucking eggs, because the time that I don't do it is the time that they're actually fucking broken. You think, fuck's sake, and then Vicky gives me a right bollocking about it. She's like, did you check it? I'm like, yes, I did, Vicky, but I haven't. That's an absolute lie. Now this trolley is getting fuller and fuller, and I've only got a small trolley. So typically what we'll do is we'll just buy these regular eggs here, and what we'll do is we'll just crack them into egg whites. So we'll just take out the yolks. Very easy to do. If you can't do it, you're a fucking retard if you can't do it. But again, much cheaper. Don't buy those 2 chick ones. I know bulk powders, and there are sites online that sell egg whites, but it's not even worth it. Right, let's have a little fucking browse down the alcohol section. Now, in Stoke-in-Trent, this is how fucking terrible it is around here. So what they have done is they've got actually like locks on the alcohol section. So, you know, let's try and open this. So I'll like to show you. Look, I have to wait like 10 seconds to actually fucking get in here. We're not going to buy any alcohol today. Look, please wait a moment. It's taking fucking ages. They've got a little camera at the top as well to actually like see you. Whee, can you see me? Look, the cabinet is now open. Look, and to get your alcohol, you've got to go through a cabinet, and they've got that all the way down here as well. It's fucking crazy, to be honest with you. Like, what is the world actually coming to? It's fucking crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that because I've never actually seen that anywhere else at the moment. Let me know in the comments, does your supermarket, like Tesco's and that, does it have any of that? Let me know. I'll show you the first ever drink that I got pissed off back in the day. I think I was about 13 when I got pissed. And it was a big fucking bottle. See if they've got it here. I don't think they've got it anymore. I don't think they sell it like in big bottles like they used to back in the day. Anyone pause this video, have a little guess of what was the first alcoholic beverage that Georgie boy got absolutely fucking slaughtered off. And funny enough, I actually threw up profusely that night. I think everyone did when they first had alcohol, didn't they? They just fucking massively threw up. So can't actually find it. Where is it, Georgie boy? Where is it? Anyone guess in the comments what, and also let me know in the comments as well what your first drink was that you got pissed off. Let us know. I'll be keen to sort of hear what that actually was. See if I can get some. Funny enough, it was like this, but it was Strongbow. That was the first drink that I got absolutely fucking slaughtered off. It was a big fuck off bottle of Strongbow, and I threw up and I had the worst headache ever. I came back and I lied to my parents and I was like, I have not drunk any alcohol. When really I went around there and got fucking hammered, boy. Yeah, it was a big bottle. They don't sell them anymore, but yeah, that was the first drink that I ever got pissed off. Let me know in the comments what you got pissed off. We are now walking down the flavoured water section. Again, this is something that I don't try and rely on too much. I have basically one on a rest day just to kind of get more water in, because just drinking boring water it's fucking shit, guys. It's fucking shit. So I don't really have any fizzy drinks at the moment because it makes me gassy and I burp and I just feel like shit. But the main sort of fizzy drinks, the main sort of flavoured water is what I go for is the, actually I'm going to change that today. I'm going to go a little bit different and I'm going to get a Volvic water. So Volvic watermelon is my absolute favourite. Let's have a swig of this right now then. Now, is this wrong? I haven't bought it yet. Might just fucking put it back. Is it wrong that I've just done that, guys? Again, let me know in the comments. I hope it's not. I hope I don't get told off for doing that, but I was really thirsty. And Vicky's favourite at the moment, because I always buy Vicky one, she likes the mango passion fruit one. This one's actually banging, to be fair. I tried it the other day. It's really good, but for me, the watermelon one is an absolute staple for me. So, moving on, shall we? Again, a great tip when you're dieting as well is just walk down every single aisle. Like, if you're trying to get your steps in, you're struggling to get your steps in, like, just walk around the shop and walk down every single aisle, and I promise you, you'll get your steps in by the end of it. It just makes it so much easier. So that's pretty much what we're doing today, is we're just getting some extra steps in. Again, things like, I'm just seeing down there, fruit juices, again, not a problem in my opinion. You know, if you want a fruit juice, or the juices, sorry, which are very low in calorie, then not an issue at all in my opinion. Again, a fantastic choice in the off season for me is 85% Lindt chocolate. Really, really good. The Lindt stuff's all right, but in my opinion, the best stuff here is the green and, I think called, yeah, green and blacks. This one here is banging. So we're not using any dark chocolate at the moment, and the rest of it is just boxed chocolates and shit. That all is very delicious, but it's not gonna help me towards my goal. Again, a few other bits that I've just noticed as I'm walking past is like popcorn. So they sell these microwave popcorns, which are 84 calories per serving, 3.8 grams of fat, 9 grams of carb, you know, so something like that. If you've got a bit of a sweet tooth and you've got cravings, 100% I would not have an issue with you having that. Fucking hell, the sweets do look good. You know when you're dieting, when you start looking at these sort of things. I remember a throwback in my 2019 prep. I actually came to the supermarket and I would just like look at stuff. I wouldn't buy it, but I would just look at stuff. And I'd just fuck off home. I'm thinking, you're fucking right, weirdo. But now I don't do that. I think I've grown up a little bit. Right, we're down the frozen section, so we don't get any of this fucking bird's eye shit. It's all just cheap fucking shit. The only one thing that we get which is frozen at the moment is the frozen fruits. Again, frozen fruit in my opinion is, on your oats or your cream of rice is an absolute staple. So at the moment we have just the blueberries. Now in my opinion the best blueberries you can get in the market are from Sainsbury's, but we're at Tesco's today, so what will be, 3 packs of that. I don't normally fuck with anything else, I just like blueberries at the moment. Maybe in my off season I may have some raspberries, but yeah, we don't fuck with anything else at the moment other than just blueberries right now. Again, some things just to mention here when it comes to your bulks. Of course, like square bars. So, I mean, we don't use any of them at the moment, but again, very easy to eat. 2 mouthfuls and you're literally gone. So square bars, for example, like post-workout, or if you're on the go and you need to get your calories in, then in my opinion, that is not a problem at all. Now, we need to get some washing up liquid because I have been using soap, like I said earlier, hand soap, to actually wash stuff, which is not good at all, Georgie boy. And I do love a good old washing up, so what am I going to go for here? There's so many different ones. Okay, I'm just going to go for this 4 quid one because it's just bigger. Just fucking look at the size of this. 4 quid. I need to come back to the shops for hopefully another couple of weeks. But yeah, love a little washing up in the morning, you know, just being in my own head, just, you know, washing up. Very therapeutic for me. We also need some sponges. Actually, fuck these ones. I get fucking double the amount for half the price, so we're just going to go for these ones as well, as you can't be using the same brush all the time. Sorry. Nearly fucking having trolley wars with people in the supermarket, to be honest with you. Right, we don't need any toilet roll. And that's one thing that sometimes we do need, especially bodybuilders, you shit like nobody's business, so we don't need that. What we do need is clean film. Again, don't just put your meat in the fucking fridge and leave it uncovered. That just makes no sense. Put some clean film around it, you know? Right, we're now down the dog section, so this is where I spend a lot of my money on the dogs. I buy them so many treats, it's actually unreal. My favourite dog treats at the moment, they are expensive, I must admit, but they do have good nutrition on it, and that's these Wagtastic things. Again, like when you actually look in the ingredients on dog food, same with like human food, you know, actually look at what the fuck's in it. So as you can see here, 90% chicken breast. I mean, it's pretty much eating just protein. Gonna get a pack of them. I also get another sort of different variety pack for them, but I don't know if they've got any here at the moment, which is very, very annoying. So yeah, always go for foods. Well, the way I see it, in dog food, in my opinion, the lesser the ingredients, the better, to be totally honest. However, I do get some cheap stuff because, to be honest with you, it is fucking expensive. Why is that not fucking scanning, bro? What's going on? Don't fuck me over now. There we go, boom. So I am £123.99 deep into the shopping. And that is a fucking joke, but it is what it is. You know, bodybuilding is an expensive sport, if you want to call it a sport. It's what it is, guys. You know, you just got to eat the food. And especially when you eat healthily as well, it's just way more expensive. That, I think, pretty much concludes my food shop. If there's anything else, what's going to happen is I'm going to get home and I just know I've forgotten something. Cheese. Oh, Jesus Christ. Last thing on the item, cheese. Actually fucking pissing it down. So that came to, well, let me check my phone because I didn't get a receipt. Who fucking has it? 128 quid because I donated an extra penny to charity. So that's definitely worth a like, isn't it? You know, fucking come on, charity and that. I don't know where the fuck it goes. I don't know if they make just fucking profit or probably pocket off themselves, the fucking wankers. Anyway, so yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I'll be keen to hear people's thoughts in the comments. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be a lot of shit, a lot of tosh. But it would be good to hear your thoughts, and if there's anything that you guys want to see like that again, then I've done it now, so I've got a bit more confidence in terms of doing all that sort of stuff. So it would be an absolute pleasure to do something like that again for you guys. And like I always say, hopefully you got some knowledge, and hopefully this video is not too long either. Anyway, I shall see, I don't know why I did that. I shall see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below phone if you've watched the whole thing. And I'll see you guys in a bit.